By the end of this video, you will be able to run Ventura on VMware Workstation 16 Player without having the Pro version. As you can see, I have it here on my with full screen and everything. Just enter my password and I have it here. As you can see, the dock, everything about this Mac. And also remember that this is the original version now. It's not the beta, it's the complete version. For this one, I do recommend to have 100 gigs for storage. Got the CPU ID. The CPU ID is a software that shows you what type of CPU you have. For example, I have it here, the Intel Core i5-9400, the main board, which is a gigabyte, and the memory, which is 16. This is the memory that we are using for this application. And the other one that I wanted to show you is the configuration of this virtual machine. I have it here, 8 gigs, 2 processors, 100 gigs, and this is like that, and nav type is default, and this is 3.1. Okay, I'm not using the accelerated 3D graphics, but you can do it if you want. Okay, now you have an idea now what we're going to do and what this is about and everything. Well, it's time to start. I have seen and I have reviewed a lot of the comments on this channel, the people that are having issues with the installation process and everything related to that. Now we're going to make a better explanation on this video so you can have a better understanding. First, we're going to make sure that we're using the latest version. For doing that, we go to download for free to this link. I'm going to leave it on the description below. Then you will be able to see this one, 16PDU2. And it's going to start the download. It's like 584 gigs. And we're going to continue with the other process. Now, the other link, it's the unlocker. Make sure to install the unlocker once you have finished with the installation of VMware. You have to do the modifications once the VMware Player 16 is installed. Do not do it before, do it later once you have the complete installation of the other software. But make sure to download it. What this software do automatically is unlock some functionalities on the computer. Now that I have finished with the download here, I'm going to run it as administrator. Then we click on next, terms and license. Make sure to select this one here and click next, 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 and then install. Okay, and now it's about to finish. Then we click finish here. We open this application that is on the desktop. remove from the library. Okay, now that we have it here, we're running the non-commercial use only we click on create a new virtual machine. We click next. As you can see here, it doesn't give me the option to use Mac OS. So that's why I'm going to close this one here. And then we are going to run the command. We're going to run the command for the unlocker, right? Now, the other part, make sure to install Python. Python is the software that is going to help you to install the unlocker properly. Make sure to install Python. Please go to the website, click on download Python here, and download that version. Going to look here and then open that one. Select this one here, then click install, click yes. If you don't install Python before the unlocker, that will be one issue. Okay, now we're going to run this installer, and then we're going to run the unlocker. By doing that, we're going to make sure this is going to work 100%. I'm going to close this one here, and this is about to be finished here. Then we click close, and now it's time to run the unlocker. To run the unlocker, simply by going to install, click run as administrator, then click yes. This is going to start a download here, as you can see on the screen, for the files that are going to be installed and used for this proper installation. Going to pause the video here so we can continue. The process is almost done. As you can see here, 30 seconds left. Once it has finished, just make sure to wait until the command prompt closes. Now I have run the unlocker, we have installed Python. Now it's time to run the machine again. Here, simply by double click here, and then I'm going to create a new virtual machine, then click next, and now it's showing me Apple macOS. Now I'm going to create this one as the 13 because it's Ventura. Then we click next. Make sure to remember the path because we're going to look for that one. Click next. And then I'm going to select 100. Then click next. And on this part, I'm going to customize the hardware. I'm going to use 8 kits because I have 16. I'm going to leave it as default, 2 cores here. Leave it as default here. Just make sure to select the ISO. I'm going to use this one, and as well I'm going to share that with you on the comments below so you can have it. Okay, I have it here. NAP type, leave it as default, and USB controller, leave it as default. Sound card, and leave it as default here. Now, as you can see again, 8 kits, 2 cores, and all of this, it's default. I'm using 6 cores. I got an Intel CPU i5 9400, 16 gigs of RAM. I have it, so that's why I'm using the 8 gigs. I click finish here. Now the machine has been created now here, as you can see. Now we're going to look for this path, the one that I mentioned earlier. Go to the path. As you can see, I have it on my user, Tech Warriors, document, virtual machines. I have it here. Now, once you are in that folder, make sure to double click on it and look for the one that says BMX. If you are not able to see that one, go to options, view, and then look for the one that says high extensions for known file types. And if you have it like this, just uncheck and then apply. Just that one. Then click OK. Click here, then open with Notepad. Right, open with Notepad, and then we're going to scroll down until the end. And I'm going to share with you the scripts for Ventura. This is the file. Click on it. Going to put it on my desktop here. Get the scripts here, and I'm going to copy and paste this one here. Scroll down, then paste it there. And for AMD is as well. Copy and paste this one. It should work. Now for the networking, go here. Copy this one. Look for the one that says virtual dev. If you wanna look for it, press Ctrl F on the desktop. Press Ctrl F on the keyboard. Then just look for it. It's there, and then you simply go and copy that one and paste it here. And then save it, and that's it. We're going to make sure this is going to work. Now, this is the first part and the most important thing. I'm going to run it for the first time, and here we go. As you can see, it's loading properly. And now I am on the installation part where you select the language and click on next here. And this is the Ventura ISO, the complete version now. This utility, go there, continue, and look for this part here. Make sure to select the correct one. How do you identify is the correct one? Just select the amount of gits, then click on erase. I'm going to leave it as Ventura here, and then click erase. It's done. Then close here and install the Ventura one. Click continue. Click continue here. Agree. Agree. Select the disk drive, continue. Okay guys, this is going to take a couple of minutes, but something that I would like to show you is, now in order to download the ISO that I just shared with you in this description, I just have this file here, which is the ISO that we just download from the official servers, and it says here 1, 2, 3 in 3 parts. And if you just if you try to unzip that one, it will give you the ISO at the end. Now that's the one. If you download one by one, you will get this ISO here. Now I'm going to share with you the links in the description below where you can download each one here, and you can use the app as well, but I prefer to use I prefer to use GDownloader. I'm going to show you. I'm going to put one by one there. As you can see, I'm copying and pasting that one. Automatically GDownloader make the job. And I have it here. It's like downloading everything. The 3 files. This will start properly without issues. So that's my recommendation. You can download this software, GDownloader 2, and then copy and paste all the links, and you will be getting the ISO properly. Now let's go to the other part, the installation here. It's about to finish, as you can see here. Okay, we're going to wait a little bit, and then we're going to continue. Now the other question that most of you have is what type of machine I have, what type of software, software I'm using. I'm running here this on Windows 11 WinVer. This is Windows 11, and that's the version that I'm using right now. And the other one, the hardware, for example, I'm using the i5 from Intel, and my motherboard is this one, and it has a good performance. I do recommend to use the one that you like, right? For this video, I'm just using this one. Okay, now my RAMs are the Vengeance from Corsair, DDR4 Vengeance. I do recommend those ones as well. And what else? And for the hard disk drive, I'm using this one, the NVMe solid state drive. So this is okay. I just restart there, and this is about to be completed in 29 minutes. We're going to wait here, guys, and then we can continue. Now, the first time the machine restart, sometimes it can restart 3 times, 5 times, just 1 or 2. I have found that depends on the machine, right? Right now, this is the first restart that it's making. So we're going to be patient here. And that was the second time. Now, it should give me the option, be patient, because the installation will take some time. After it finished the first stage, it will start again, and you will see that screen. This is the third time that has restarted, so we hope this time is going to show me the screen where we finished the installation. So as you can see here, 3 times the machine restored. Okay, guys, it went through, so we're about to finish here. Then we scroll down and look for United States. Then we continue here. Continue. Not now. Continue. Not now. I do recommend to enter later on if you have your Apple ID set up later. Skip that one. Terms and conditions, agree. Agree. Then you enter the name that you're going to have on the machine. Make sure to enter a password that you will remember, right? continue. Don't use. Then continue. Continue. Setup later. Light mode. And there you go. And there you go, guys. The installation is complete here, right? But something that I would like to something that I do recommend to do is hover this icon here, Edit Install macOS. And go to Player, Removable Devices. Let me see. Go to Install VMware Tools. Click here. And you will see this on the screen. Install VMware Tools. Double click on it. You will see the following screen. Then continue here. Install. It will ask you for your password. And also it will ask you for some more. And this one here. Click on that one. Open system settings. And you need to scroll down here and look for the one that says System Software from Developer. Allow. Then enter your password. Unlock. Restart. Cancel here. Then OK. Then OK. This will be finishing the installation here. Click OK. The installation failed. Do not worry for that. Just make sure to restart. We're going to make sure the next time it's going to work. Now just make sure to do the following. This one here. Click allow. Enter your password. And restart. Make sure to do that for the second time, so the system knows the next time that it has to be installing that. So that will give you the power for the machine to install anything without any restrictions. Now that we have restored the machine, I'm going to enter my password here so the system can load. And then I'm going to continue with the installation of the VMware tools. Going to close this one here. Reinstall VMware tools. Double click on it. And then continue. Install. Enter your password again. Click OK. Just wait for 1 minute and then it will show you this screen. The installation was successful, and then restart. By making that, we are making sure the machine is going to have a good performance. Now we have it here, and then we enter again. Okay, I click here. And now we have the full screen. And as you can see here, the machine runs. perfectly. And about this Mac, more info is this is the 13 version. I hope you liked the video, guys, and if you have questions, let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye bye.